Hey guys, this is Zero94 here with another action figure review, and this time it's going to be on the S.H.Figuarts Avengers Age of Ultron Thor figure by Bandai Tamashii Nations. This is finally the next member of the Avengers team coming out this year. I think next will be War Machine, and then we have Hulkbuster coming up pretty soon as well. So that's exciting, can't wait for that one. But here's the front of the packaging of Thor. Here is the side. There is the back. And the other side. Let's crack this guy open and see what we got. So here's a close look at Thor out of the package. I really like how he came out, the outfit wise, and the way they made his arms looks really nice. And this is of course how he looks in Avengers Age of Ultron, the second Avengers movie. A main thing going around social media right now is his eyes, his face, and there is a bit of a problem. I think they just made those eyelids just too big, you know. Far away, he looks good. You can see right now, he looks really good. He doesn't look bad at all. But when you close up to the face, you can really see those eyes now. He doesn't have his cape on right now. His cape is right here. It's articulated as well. I think this is the same cape Batman had. I'm not sure. That's what I've heard. I never had Batman, though, from Injustice, S.H.Figuarts. It's just a peg. I already have a gripe with this because once I peg it into the peg on the back right here, we have this piece up here that is kind of a different red. It doesn't really go with it all the way. It's a little bit darker in my opinion. It doesn't match. And it's just like sitting there, you know. I wish there was a way to tuck it in. So to begin with, the major gripe I have with this figure is the feet. I mean, he doesn't stand on his own most of the times. I'm trying to get him to just stand, and I have to really finagle with him for him to balance himself. It's hard to stand him up. But there is a way to stand him up. It's just his feet, at least on mine, are kind of loose. So sometimes he'll slide back, or he'll lean forward and fall over. It's just maybe that joint doesn't hold the figure. Alright, so here we can get a closer look at the figure itself. You can see the eyes. They aren't as bad as we saw. They really aren't that bad, considering how I saw it in the picture. But in some angles, it look good, and from far away, you can't really tell. It's not too bad. It does look like him. I think I do like this head sculpt better than the Figma Thor. Of course, the Figma Thor was from the first Avengers movie. So I like how they sculpted the hair on this one for sure. I like the face better than Figma Thor. So from here, we'll go ahead and go to the articulation of the figure. You got left and right, down as much as it can go without hindering, and then this hair does stay up. It's not articulated. Go up as much as the hair allows it to, so he doesn't really look up at all. Right there, you can't really get him to look up. That kind of sucks, because you know, when he flies, that would be a good thing to have. He's got a different shoulder joint here. You can see the ball joint inside right here, and then the shoulder overlaps that ball joint, so it's not too bad. It gets a little ugly if it's not covered by that cape, so make sure you kind of cover it. So it goes forward and back, in and out. It does swivel right here in the upper bicep, if you want to count that right here on the shoulder. Does swivel right there. It does have a double jointed elbow. It swivels right here at the gauntlet. Then we have a hinged ball jointed swivel on the wrist. As for the torso, it does have a bit of an ab crunch, and it crunches a little bit right here. So they made it to where it could kind of bend his armor, but it's not too much, but you can't really ab crunch him all the way. He does have a waist swivel. He's got the standard S.H.Figuarts drop down and leg articulation, so forward and back. Put it back up, in and out, of course. Double jointed knees. It does swivel at the ankle, forward and back on the ankle. It does pivot as well, and we have that toe articulation. As for the accessories, here we have the mijlnor he comes with right here, nicely detailed on the edges of the hammer. I like the handle as well, nicely painted and sculpted. I like how that came out. And then the top right here is sculpted as well. Very cool. It does come apart right here, and that's to allow you to put it in his hand. And also he comes with another cool accessory, which is this one right here. It's a hand attached to another handle, so you can attach the hammer onto this, so you can have a nice flying pose with it. Very cool. I like how this one was included with the figure. I like how this came out for sure. Other accessories include fist hands. Then we have of course the mijlnor holding hand, and then we have open hands right here. We also have options for eyeballs right here. So one eyeball allows him to look up to the corner, right there. That's a really nice one. Doesn't, like I said, doesn't look bad at all once you have the figure in hand. And then the other set of eyes has him looking down to the other side right there. You can see him with the rest of the line here, and he is not that much taller than Captain America, but he is taller, and he is about the same height as Iron Man. Of course, he's shorter than Hulk. I think he should be a little tad bit taller in my opinion, but it's not too bad at all. At least he's taller than Cap, but they're all pretty much tall people. But I think it's pretty accurate in my opinion. Just a little bit taller, just like very little. Maybe it would have been a little bit more accurate, but overall it's pretty good. Alright guys, so that concludes my review on the S.H.Figuarts Thor from the Avengers Age of Ultron line. He really isn't as bad as we were all afraid of. He came out really nice in my opinion, and his face isn't too bad. I mean, it could have a little bit of tweaking here and there, but it's not that bad. I really dislike that shoulder joint and just keep looking at it, and it bothers me. I don't know. Some angles he looks good, but other angles doesn't look that great. And the cape gives him a little bit of heaviness, and he doesn't stand that well. But other than that, the figure is pretty good. He's not the best of the Avengers line, but he is still really good, and he's still worth the pickup. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like. You guys have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.